Passport office nyina penia woda no wo mo ka gershon anope me mo ache ene mo am passport office anope me cheche mu nyina mete mo nka che me wo ho mo so mo wo ho this week be hu mu ate me to pancake abeche mu nyina mo nu ade friend pancake nka ne de ni mu so bi won so ayedi be ya anope na fema ko police headquarters anope police ahene ye RCOP dampare anope wo obuno mantem ma wachi na Abono Manta Regional Commander so wono so be manachisa afa COP nkati Afrin Pong Director General Finance anope a very good morning to you woni abusuafo ni nyina na afa ACP ansa ofuri ewura machi ohoteren anope mi chia obibiri na afa ACP Kofi Sapon bra ofi anope ohote san minum se bibia very boko at the mapa. Anope nipa birthday madaro mama me fentwam taw na fe yenni enkomo ene Reverend Ben Entwi Ofori. Reverend Ben Entwi Ofori, we are district minister of Weja district asore ben ya one fan kan ho ama but still Reverend Ben Entwi Ofori we now ye district minister of New Weja district and pay a happy birthday demo if you hear mama Entwi Ofori ene wo ma ene wo nso no mo na abusuafo ni nyina na no pay wo mo chechi awsanso na Paulina Kesiwa Kujawu wonye mfie miensa o papa Augustine Boatin Kujawu ene o mama Mary Opare amwo Bomat Farms awonsawom and pay nyina so ma happy birthday sanso na no pay midin chekese ema eburi hene otubo jankwasi na finsamu ahojo hene ene abusuafo ni nyina ohemma na abusuafo ni nyina no pay mamu nyina achi anopay honorable Carlos Kingsley ahenkura na se ahenkura se ne kan bof kasa ahenkura bof kasa ne kan ahenkura ba yen kasa ye dini ye ahenkura aha Carlos Kingsley ahenkura ono ye tema West emnase bedwanin mini papa so ono on family ni papa but still be the mini papa machi
ojinza o ya onye mini papa
oh na me ye pa fitititi pa na
o ye papa
na du baby ami hu so jamende ono nko an de se uni anya uni ano no ono nko na mafa ne sanka esa pa nka me fa ne sada se bia boko pa
na muzo
adumnara ena fe oninyafo Richard Champon ono ye bia istimrase badwani obafie ha no kai me ofiri ha na ne yure fi me ona bo manche
Jose Jacob
obi abenya ne de
sanity official panso
ye bia fo ho ye
na me adom omunyina ho ye
de radiasi enche Bernard Mona ono so beba ene minu so be hye so nhye chew obeka yensa na fe ye di nkomo na onya me ka yensa no ye hyase mfan free ye anamo police adwumako no etu efa ye bambo ho wo universities ahodo no IGP George Ekufu Dampare ye ka say wonam aprobo awo Abono Manta mu nda da tudje chem say esane niam ahodo bi ekoso say ebia crime any insecurity intino and what be here say ye the police for almost all the universities in Ghana public universities no say na be ya e betumi aboa ama bambo na fe niam ahodo betumi akonanim one abo achempo mo hyase mfa mfiru so mo abesima bi enum na minti wadwenche osase no say ye hwe ye say entity a obinya ofi no de kwa bonten na ye hwe se de si otek na say petrol bomb se dan yo omoto 2 years niam de besi o Legon na nke bi kura ma na homere so UCC ene niam ba ko minum yensa bi enti ama ho abehia se yetu saa anamoy no wogidi se yesese yedi kan ye bibi asema police for na koho anase police for no koho no betumi aboa
Jacob na mame na wasta na menchi ahwefo na memo ahwefo nyina so official pa fi iwura memenya ma ha
the whole year o ma
empa bonese ne mamu adende but yeso won kwa o wade tempa bo se nyame be kan ho na waboye ho ban na ho kire ekoso and now far dispatch paper here, front page. Obviously, I'll say I'm 81 years. I can't wait for 5 years. Pensioner, no. Into Usha Sanema winning, not to say, who question there no be sound say, you're more than 50 see. Nothing I may. I don't know so oko pension. Your poor MPC put the ye cry any pension papa dear. Nasa I do kotoa. Oba that survival. O jacket your crop na was so actually we. Na babet nefia o jacket ya. Also I wouldn't hold in the bay juma. Today do so a back system. I'm Mr. Security in our public universities. No. When I come, yeah, insist limiting it to public universities. Any tertiary institution here and the state provide security. Because at the moment, Nipan be school in your school in Bipen. Yeah, Nasa youth is Zubrant, no, and obviously school for Yan Mekai 88 a Chancellor school demonstration be still now, Bomo Nipo Cromono. Because community knows so much Japadom why secondary school now, Kokwam communist moment. Now, free baby go school or na oye demonstration access square Japadia and I'm on I'm invited security for a chromo for Nana, a Moja seminary, a genome. Some still boost students no. If you a demonstration, you'll be up on no school. But when we are now, Osha they see take a working. But taking himself, you were a police post. Dada. A year manpower no ni sha. And a man and Corano, etimi a yes, I never to that extent. And Sana a call for reinforcement. And I don't feel to be a need the capacity to do it. Because we check cars almost no properties are almost Odi above inviting reinforcement, no, not the best here then. Next, Ukas to be a parent in the Corano, oh, share cost on the mama parents and do those in a bit mattress as they can. But I don't the day na Corano. Ebia must in free school more. Not there was in the Japade no. No, was in the Japade won't mean quantify 100% that. I had then I buying be to keep a part of the bill. But I don't the day no APC because they are the full. Also can say this into tia a war a fear no and a in so be a medical school. Or no they are quite different. Because a fear no a very close area. If you crap on a few timono. No, I'm not a punk on it. Only Adam for be a Mr. But the moment I exposed to the word. Now, Oko share I Nafufu, be free, or be free from her, a be free, cast Obia can Obia orientation, a different. Obia so the carrier or pursue. But on the day, no conversations coso, uncommon, dear baby coso, this Arab Spring is see or. Tunisia have not that. It's just a small conversation. The coffee we united. Buy. You was any papa con. After 10 up. Or treasure to know what no because I want you to cost. And then the triggers I never united man. Because and in the social media, in Koma ye movies I share near my cost. Conversations around it. No. Until not too late to do this. But as a security agencies, so be proactive. You say criminals and they are always ahead of the security. Nipa no shani dem no you say be ifo kropo no ni madwuna e woni nipa da sanity. But this say put into action. At the moment we to anamon no nipa be say akwo we ejana obebo ni we. No ne na mo de untimi suspect say akwo we obetima bubu school dan and obeshi school dan. Jesus started say then oye bibi ana odi hu komotiro bi. Na who still bro obi then akoka che say akwo ya monitor ni year obey A, B, C, D. I think say IGP to Sanamona, say for the optics. Say who to be or yeah, Juma. Now so if he means business there.
But in reality, no one say the course of universities are hold one. Which in some more kind of say the IGP statement was against the backdrop of public concerns about rising criminal activities and student agitation in public universities, which often results in violence and vandalization of property and threat to human lives. Say more can say a real or a see to me to one.
Was it or responding to public reaction?
Yes.
What I say? A Jacob number call community be now no many this commander be doing common. Also, we postings now saying a police for 4 and no didn't buy any station. We here bear 20. No, a chairman district in 4. for no crop no se ba accommodation na obi a promise of accommodation na man the bank wa ma 18 for say police post wo ho na say a human resource based no esa omeda yes adwuma we look at the student population na so ko fa nipa mienu me sa betena ho na omnye well equip dey no betima ye dey aboa
sometimes say visibility no kura hu yen say sa visibility na obo say police for ne nam obi akọ no ti baby din hu so hwe tuntum no kura etumi bo shake kakra say no kura so ye
police visibility dey can some say onam kropo no na police patrol car woni boss pe e show nkran say in case open so ye bonna no open so di oye obone a eboa but the point is say who was student population about 5,000 to 10,000 now also police before be me I said some confo bit ma to show mo so because mo show mo size na uku 10 kura na o ma ka be overpower that mentality no so wo ho but church say into one discipline e ya dey say nyina no ye dey say ye mamu and na nipa no so ye bone na the punishment should be deterrent enough and no answer was a motivation for others na nipa ni na say kata so fama nyame a society etimi oh yeah kwada onim hwe if no do adolescent age into that kind of a student a youth brand ye jato ho but the day no e be ye motivational a platform ama nipa bi breden akwakoye bi into ye tu nkran no for no na ye so no ye enhance the logistics aspect of the Ghana Police Service. Some bit made an abwa in case the BBC partner, they can also become combatant to deal with the situation. Then yes, they basically FNB set up a committee to probe it. Now, last 2 weeks or so, they say students be she cause not that they meet Ashanti regional minister or cause encourage their parents in the so much Canada. Now, Ebukura only parents on the bit here. So now, no ona ne deeper no hwe no university a wana be kwakutu asaka
technical school
so enti ayade a esem kora no so no ehun se u ko school abe panyini e wo society no enya book na wo hwan ko ne hia one kasa wo behavior no say school no so shape your life to the word say be ya obawi ase we mu na environment bi abewuram bia no so betime den affect into it na echena ba be journalist oba beye ebi a CEO baby na umum na emre bi yeso kwashi car even we can see bi hokropo na emho ma wonya adwuma ponye nti say emrante no so they very careful about their future we no jini say you have a future into the moment of your school no there's a transition and one day they do play back all those things to you now you're too late
Honorable Kalaswan Kra, anamutu ya IGP2, uko sunyane university wakra na Professor Elvis Asarbidi akono no Vice Chancellor no. Etumi ay police post wo ama okanfo IGP kra so bo anamo mutu bi ye ma omne university no security na ka bom se na be asomdwe betumi ababi akrofo ntumi mfa nyina mo ebo amama fa ho. Janhwe on say ye de ne akosi university no so bankwada ne fi baabi Nsroma university wo entu yiri say ansa kwara ansa na nkwada ne beko university wo no on be free senior high school ebeko university wo no wo yiri say ye betumi ama o masua biribi de afiri ho kwara ansa na o mako university wo yemfa say from primary GHS SS ansa na university no you bet you be answer I'm mandate me abo wo de ayi hu
ya ko na me chia no pe na me chia me nanu ma me ni o ma hia mu
Bernard Mon na abeka yensa na 3 stars no hye
waba on no de be 3 stars
3 stars
na say obetua mu and I switch your phone off obedru ya mo fa on hwin wo switch your phone off say me mama ntimi mfra wo
ne me antini wo kano but the point is
that you want so
we free 3 star no call 1 big star as any do Shegu Vera na Akachi street
Shegu Shagari
there be Shegu Vera say omo shesa achewe freedom fighters on but me chia metama west force ni ye mpanimfo a na omatu omwagu MPP akansi mu amadi animu se omko ehu bibi wo front page say the papa ehu bibi wo front page okay that's where Kwekubu Atia can some maybe the go from
hello
which is very 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 refreshing and nipa de esese wona mo ya wo se obi nhwe usuba na se obi nhwe ne wo ye but amazingly almost them say traditional leaders another him for mpanimfo a papa Lanchematia kom ho nyina say one thing about him na ho brase ene nim de we dey better that's bre what you say ono nkasa atunu no mutiu ade a kire Ghana for ekwan yenhwe na say yemfa so wasama wu king in fact etore bia na nwa kakra say akola yede wa ba school se bra besua de na wo ye etutu asem ana say nsem a emfa kwam for me I think say yedum pempenso a ese awofo etumi ba omoma life mu ema more than expected ye nyina school no say bia kobida kai those times we dem make call no in the late 80s and I'm very university na at time no na etutu asem no sa nyuma we no wona wonye o na me nim that be adwen po bi ababa hye nkwala itimu ene
woni ni say ona bo ni say sa ma boni esi enya no play role because me no wo ye ball ma pa yes ona bo ye ball ma pa we Bernard ye ball ma pa me ye ball me ma pa niam bi ho a ya ma wadwe mu kra say den kono koye nti oni ni say na me di kankan no from onset no discipline na ese se de man kwada no ya toto na se nti ono na mu se yo sa wo ni se aka wo behia san ke tran de baba kakra nanka ya de mra bitun ka no betumi aboa
obani eno ano waka no chize na bible no crack say don't spare the rod and spare the child nti se wo kofa sansem so no be kan yen Ghana for your tradition ho na wo de bra ya se ya wo se akola no yen time po na nyoma se ni ho no wo de hwe de na de mental no pa monday no pa bia mental wuti ba ko wa ba and any dictation nti I feel say as a restructure your disciplinary process in year because say nyoma sesa me problems eba be do na free social media and there will be or University of Sunyani awu Kenya otumi ni nua wo a friend saying legon it didn't come in real time or but to so 1 minute chance can not responsible it didn't come on koso nyom person mu bi omo ye obi any what is happening somewhere we need to emphasize a friend saying security concern and the processes no as a restructuring in any making sure say obia sabita fracture or life it is a certain maybe life number a certain part any school no the end bra no we stop it or we never in the bad almost free school na abase ne waka no discipline free school ho ba no you don't know who chancellor na vice chancellor you don't know but you are made to contend with this life whether you like it or not and this once one means be unfair in terms of how to check this discipline a ha school no a ha bofra no a ha wankasa na mama ntwemra sa asem we so tama ye ko school no ni any hostel e wa bonting ye nyina na da hall residence e wa campus inti boni na esi nyina no at least it is confined within the 4 walls of the school and they because of population any kwala dodo a agro school munti no hostels dey be bri wa bonting and so it is important say ye benya a certain security system even protecting kwala omo abonti omo na campus ye kan ya na ye de anya kwakoto nkwala ko school no nko aboni omo die so but that is not where the security concerns only a friend say refers. You can also consider the fact that a collaborative hostel bi wa ija na opon anase obeba abesua de wo school ofru aisa de so be nante akwa ija ofre u bana so wanya bia da no wanya nipa kwa ngoja na obafa sa esu nyina de akwa ija ono nko a sisi po de ho develop ye first danka between tech ni ija na yengura nko a and need them so good free campus good free one but the fact is obefru anajo akola ba besua de obeka or Nantiaku, a friend saying, a ja and a jubia baby 1 and I said 12 midnight. Or don't call Oba Besia. Na Ebia or Bonifuita, the Manchimon, or the money. And we need to ensure, say, you will campus guard, omni police fire collaboration, patrols areas, especially area beyond university work. hostel and I say obiati hostel a boy university no. And then that is what happens everywhere in the world. You kwabruchire, you university so wabruchire, you what happened. You have campus police. A police force are collaborating with campus guard. Ebi krasa Robocop moto you can so when you make one time moto ya ojiraso you know odwini ko baby. That's what they used to patrol. Yen kase mo nante no momre. Anase banem two time moto back no momre. But onya bibi gina so no betumi ahwili e dey around and now nam ha ochira nam ha dey chia every minute beyond there's some kind of phrase policing and as a security man around somewhere. It helps to restore some kind of confidence and in Kwalano, and it gives them the opportunity to also learn and even learn better. I can tell you without blinking an eye, say any ding, say a collaborate me sorry free Vandi hostel, say oba be wo classroom, lecture room, and as oba BAM library. No way free was go back 12 midnight and I say oba nante yako. The way be friend Uber ma. And I say grab you two gate me I can't be room free. They just say you upe you have to walk. Now the if you say adiasa now I'm not bonny for person do bonny. Even the put them say you captured within the campus of Legon. Now one more bontins way. The whole security infrastructure would have to be redesigned. Okay. Vice Chancellor or any impending for the powerful, they need to get proper security friends saying minded people to sit down and restructure or draw out a plan that would help security of students in Kwalana, especially Yemano. Yemama Omakako Disa a year, Omunina hostel or campus Bontino. We need to do something to ensure. So obi wo hostel or the ama school no say boa school no because school no kwant win hostel and a friend say university adwan omonkwa. It is a me but me as hostel e wo mfa say Wesley gone. Na say hostel no boa school no am collect me school ya. They have to provide security along that route to ensure that Kwalano are protected. And that is what we have to look at. Tell me, I'm okay. No more can Kwalana school don't but that's the security concern. I'll say is about 30% of everything that we discuss. 70% of the risk has to do with the outsiders. And
Bernard, and some come yeah, some here anyway. Bernard Mona, a political activist. Yamo Akwaba,
my Joso.
We have no pay. Bernard, come here, you can't near the basic baby. Esanse nkwadani yetete wo mu all universities no wo never abonten eba be ye aswafo mrachibedwafo ne yetete sa enti no discipline no de be school baba abonten no ene na be kire de di paban a oba be ya ma omane dachi e betu aka say a generation will go, generation will come e be do be generation be ne yetete e de ama oman when it comes to the educational infrastructure system no enti sere bisa honorable no won so afam no gidi say you bet me I any then within the school no you bet me scrutinize students in po am yet me who said this kind of student this particular student we share in year 1 2 3 bia school authorities you who say on shada enya papa na yet me I bibi ni asone so 2 3 bia o mu a e bi on be side no ye yi o mu free mu na yet me abo ba kan ho ban
me that's bebre ma menchia the two honorables and one kasa na men kachire minua Carlos say oye or bana obegina Fiesta Royal dey ba fana onkai say me traffic no
na odo no onkai na so wona say hunu say okoto no
hunu say speed now mo dey ba no time na me hunu hwim no mo
to say wo pese wo ne kwa akwese nkane
Missy was switching the phone off one day. Was switching the phone off.
So fi chebi e ba be sia konkran ya Kasi na ye what on chini
boyfriend ya menka no.
Etu ube gina ka kwan na ka do a wa stop no wa frako. That so se ka ne bon man ben frɛ wa.
That be papa no was switching the phone off until be frɛ kura pa line no come here den na me na ka.
Na wodi ne nka na huta bo betwam na wagina wa.
Na so okay gwa me mentiasi o.
Na me ka
go ntiasi so.
We am ne bi dinko.
That ye dey come on. Sanse mi emu yedu. Ye kan kwara asem. Meti anamitie minua Carlos and I say awufo yeah we should take responsibility. Carlos so sorry anopai utimi hu umma ansa na opiefie
The men unfortunately.
But generally, Kwabena. Oh, sorry, yes, they went home. No, mother.
Yeah, the one year could school crowd.
Until time now, by Jumano, they were not ready. We had to leave our home at dawn. Obekwako Drufieno, be a no mother. That has been the routine for urban dwellers. So sorry, I'm not home. Obeko Fieno no mother. So be a weekends, and these days weekends, so social events. And also, particularly say we are Lankanchiramanten campaign manager. Na das libre boatin akokase wo baby na obetina ha anopai na osi wakase yi. It means that you travel with him. So you'll be busy even throughout the period. Carlos Niniaji said my boy Alan Dio. Say Nana that's a brave boating. I say Alan's knowledge and humility will grant him victory. What's it any? Anyway, Niaji.
Ah, the Menamekai.
That is a way Niaji said Nanaka.
Menim dada.
Winim dada. Enti na oka say omo amo support Akufado. Omo support Alema Chiramante no omo ye hypocrites.
It is school asema ye.
Yeah, but school asema.
Yeah, but I know your two important topics.
No problem. Me but school asema. Enti me patchere say from the angle that Carlos came from. Parents in these days leave the shaping of the awards in the hands of teachers. Because parents scarcely have the time to interact with their children. Sometimes, say member program 8 o'clock, I will try to pick my children to school myself. So until by 6 o'clock, so the short period you have with them in the car is your only interaction with them. So what you say? The rest of the time, you don't get to interact with your kids. So once a year, you don't get to know. Unlike those days, our parents had time, they will be with you, they don't get to know. So teachers, so now saying, because of the hard economic difficulties, teacher Biano, instead of putting an eye on the children, they are thinking about how to make extra money until they accept private teachings, engagement, and whatever you. Until upper school now, the time soon ya on na hobby. He's going to somewhere to go and do your friend say galamsey and a locum. Now acquire bibi wo. So you see that even the teachers themselves and the availability to the students, so anyhow. And then we pass them on from the basic school to the your friends say senior school, and then we pass them on to the tertiary level. So character and management of people, no, ayedin. Ama awofo. My teachers. And when they get to the university, of course, they live the life that they have witnessed on the internet, on the television, on many other things.
Yes.
Now, say when you take your phone, your children know how to operate your own phone more than one kasa.
Yeah.
Every function of your phone. Because I take my phone and I don't know, and my son come and tell me that I should give the phone to him and take on only phone. Because my phone has some features on the phone, ADB. I don't even understand that. And obviously, there is a certain level of disconnect between the upbringing of our wards. The other thing is that what we do, our children learn and learn fast. When we go on demonstration, our children see. When we insult, our children see. When we steal, they see. Why? Near Ekosua or Maimunu, the children are watching. The audited general report, you think that the children don't know what is going on? Omo who say nipa bi afasika afa kwan bi so a enya kwan pa. But omo who say sa nipa no bi a na omo ni omo ma eko school and they see the kind of lifestyle their wards are living in school. They are motivated by the fact that some people can be in government and become thieves, and then the state will still be praising them and allow them to be in office. When they come out of school, they want to be thieves. At the same time, omo who say omo awofo no ebre, and things are not well on campus. In so ni ho what you say lecturers back class or more babes they come anyhow because they want to go and do other things to make money. And they pile pressure on you, and you want the students to just be yes men on campus. When they talk, the school authorities look down on them as if among Kapubi. Police presence in the schools is both good and bad. Because the university in particular is supposed to be an avenue for free ventilation of ideas. No gagging. Now say all of a sudden students will be intimidated by the presence of police. It is not good because it does. Why? Now school authorities say baby na and we are going to agitate, and then you say that we should not agitate.
Agitation means of solving the problem.
Why? Because you don't know agitation. Agitation comes normally as a last resort. I have been a student leader, and I know that agitations come as a means of last resort because you try to engage. When they are not willing to engage you, then the option is to go out there and manifest. And all of us, Yako University, that. And Yekai, in the universities, Carlos, time now more universities were closed down.
For a long time.
They were closed down.
That was a revolution time. So
you know, for agitations, they didn't bring police there to come and occupy the campuses in order to intimidate the students from doing what they have to do. If you are checking campus security and what have you, that is why you bring the police station closer, proximate to the university. The police can easily go in and stop the situation. But for the police to be patrolling the university's campuses, I don't think that I said very well with me.
But things have changed. It's not like the first time was different. First time we had everybody living within the confines of the school. The ideas are going to
and moreover, no so share ye wo amanone amaya hodro so mu so school for
foreigners and stuff.
I'm saying that the campus why anything that the universities these days, they don't open all their entrances at a certain point. If you go to the University of Cape Coast, in the daytime all the outlets are open. About 10 o'clock in the night, if you go to old site, not all the entrances are opened. You have to necessarily come through the new site and say Obetimiakom. And particularly for the University of Campuses, University of Cape Coast, you live with communities. So, and these are communities within the university.
Yes.
It is a OB benefia. You say the person should not come in. So my point is this. It is both good and bad. The police does not go there to become an intimidating thing to prevent the students from living their full potential as students. Beyond that, hey, why not on-pay security? Let not the police that when students want to go and do something that is within their right, the police will simply be called in by a vice chancellor who probably is not doing what is right. And then all of a sudden you instruct the police to come and stop the students and molest them. Beyond that, security everywhere is important. And it's not just on our campuses. Okay. It is within our society as well.
But I'm not so yet in Canada. Yes, Asamba Kwa, Sisi, Adim and the Homina, a woman, yes,
but what was said?
Yes.
It is not also true that there are no security on campuses.
But
at all time, there are plainclothes security on campus.
Yes.
And there are even some of the police and military officers who are also students. Some of them actually go there as spies. From time immemorial, they have always been there.
Yes. But visibility of the police itself actually also brings a lot.
Honorable, I'm sure we are seeing friends depth as in programming. And it's yes, Kanufurata, Emra, Honorable Kanufurata, Emra. Parliament no me use about million Sebiano. A war in Chirichimua, a war ne domestic bondholder, individual bondholder see, and a pensioners who semi, and in some Bakumumi and Sabi, and the course on Nansea and Auchi Tremuya, Mammy, Sophia Kufu Kubi, na or the Okokaye, say, and Yamadofa Dame, Namumido pursue Viame.
That's what we came first of all. Why do you hear Kappa?
There be said in our account. So onye lipakuma
na wako so far anyum na o se den
o se do na mo na medofo episode wo wiam medofo me tamfo ndo so wiam ya hwe ene Twitter guy bi so be Twitter mama no this is she's more than she's bigger than what she did last Friday ene ehun samsami no woman say are we making inroads say you bet me nya nipa nyina do ma ho den atan hyehyɛ yachi and I said and I'm about to be no me say bi etu no moi budwumedi ayedie wadaroma mama so ma be ensia na mti wa
yenti ja kwabna we me to be a media for no we crafty
o sa
so we can ka parliament as afidie ma media kura na be bibiri
na me ka say mo de na ba ma na be chire mu
e de ho aba
kana for ya
the parliament as na we na ba me parliamentary
ka chere no say asam no minority leader minority leader e ka say ma me no
unya dia no abekani but near AC and I say Freya Frey Irakan Frata no it's nothing new in fact it is even long overdue senya senya your recess say ka first place I came go ba be yi na no parliament we are the representatives of the people and it is bibi beba abem beba na as a minister bi ana say otitiri ni bi be tunanu mutua first place away parliament and I want to believe say ne kwan so speaker directive of my say came now me share committee or me business committee no mo and can say somewhere no enya de foforo and I think say Irakan Frata and Krapo is more than willing to come forward if I did to the man no krananka deputy leader person Chesenka too short but can say obeba Tuesday no person obana obeka
which is such now
because assembly one mana ne wa
na enya
Thursday
ya whatever
na ye penny Tuesday
I know
no suggest Thursday
right assembly one say me ne wa na wonya say wo fuludu ntem kura na ope honestly speaking baby e do CC no Edding the church say and some niema SCC yesikasem from some time back and free Akufo-Addo aban nko Senator President Akufo-Addo but from actually ebesi ne car any idea Ghana babedie any the fact say yenya abusiabofo bi mama ebesi bi ono ama akwadum pempenso bi a ye debt and say ye can any sustainable ene ye ra IMF ye kwakura no ye kwakura mo ma baba boan ma ye de sika sem tutuye no agina yi se ye nya IMF amoyan Ghana economy no se ne euro for attack can be crash ye ka economy a crash ya obi bia aban do ka bia kana hye when am pese ye man 14 yi enya adepa enya very palatable se ubedi obika na osibra beje na church na ochirachi uko ya nipa ko nwu yo wote ase anzo so nua exercise kanipa me kase menya bidi ama one ana achina meboa enturi mame nansa ana se ye friend say bosome na me fa sika ma se wan pene so na na nya hyehyɛ na wan tua na de abufuo mebo me yusi na de ko police station wado ka na de kokotumu a sika no ewen enya dia ebeba biu wakwa gene punishment. This is where we are right now. First a friend is saying IMF dealer yenya a staff level omo buy ya omo betratra say kaka ya do baby omo say okay ye de ya tease up to this point but answer no be board level no ama mama approve ankasa we scan start say a rule ba economy no sa 3 billion no munya debt to GDP ratio mun reduce over by 55%. Monye we see. Ye de be kwa bonten IMF no ye be kwa bonten akwa akọbo ama e ka mo de bonten no ne omo so ma ka okasa ama ebi atwa mo dim anase bi so restructure. Ne mo monye domestic one no. But domestic one am ye no mo mfa paper me kire hunu se e champion mo de ne kan wa pene say okay ni sika na ko beje ne kire na onya nye bio anase obeje 10% or 2%. Adekye waje 3%. Adekye waje 6. Na champion show paper so enfema mo femre. Si nya sakrata we nyina na yekeka bom. Na ebe kire se model to GB ratio na babenu 55% na. Any afi ye no be trust na etuya mamo ye se mo hwe no. This is where we are now. Na yaje atum nipa bebre na aje atum ye sure say Irakan Frata na akra aje atum say education a course about debt restructuring no ankoyi
okay education they are working na ade ma adwena ba bi so say we can say e kwaji 3 billion Ghana cedis e wo IMF ko na $3 billion yeah, to me at the abesuso nyamase we share Ghanaian Times anymore also government invest $1 billion in water and sanitation since lada pa
government does what?
Government
does what?
Government invests
$1.1
billion in water and sanitation. Just say, we share the quantum of money. I say the Kokura Honoa. The different mobano and the way. Me besides some way, there besides some to say. Men are what they make. Misika won't change. And now we say, Bibia say, so how are Benny? Eti, the patrol. I say, we champion the same. Now what are they mekano? Me say ka won che no. What band box say they aka no. We say education no anko yie. Na anko yie na ye hu at which point they hu say anko yie. Na that point ye hu say anko yie no. The ayeye de ato aso no e kire say ye hu say anko yie. Enti ye correction say na be ya de obi di first information ye no. Sa ya odi ne be fi onipa ni mu ana.
Me sure say Jacob na course we nyina education bi at what point in who's ankuya barely in a day about out clearly mean kai say finance minister nankasa admit ya but that story is not very too many akaha na kan we na as so as we mu ka ho ade be che we mu nka ho oh enu no e ma some kind of doubt to be surrounded the whole thing.
Finance minister are free by.
One waka.
Because my parents said there will be no haircut. I think we have haircut in a buy. There will be no pensioners will be exempted. If we are pensioners, and
I'm say education no ankoyi.
Okay.
Ni nyina na mabon tofa cause education ankoyi. But say ye nyina ya nua beda ye ho so ye hu say there's bibi uda ye nimu a say ye ko ekoji asoman Ghana no. Say ya nyina ye ho anye ne sisia Oman Ghana yensa besi fom me ba wonu mu a sebita fra say akoka won mu a ye de premier mfa de ngrem premier mfa de ngrem no say amfa wo de na ngrem sebita fra che na yentumi anya sa levels na IMF pen IMF man scan IMF man scan wo sika potin na gaza kra e be hye say oh ne ya eja say me ko pension anasa makutu bi sika bi hu anasa me lifetime savings me ni nyina ba beto ejapade bi e wo bia adwum na eno na me didi hu kakra it must interest you to note say pensioner bi kra wo ho is a bond revenue see en kekde be eno bi twa light bill oni twa water bill any ade ai na say ye twagu anasa ye shigu a say be ya on be survive kra no e be yedin because it has been established say in Ghana and as in Africa let me say so we 100% of people go on pensioner. Only 2% are able to survive without assistance. 3% would have to work again, and as do some kind of menial job to survive. 95% would have to live by the help of friends and family and people that are close to them. And se kakra no manya skadi akoto bond ni bi no. Se omo ntumi enya emu mfaso amfa ntua na amfa nhwe omo ho a oluma bia obeto yi unum toboji obeto toboji obeto toboji yetwi ne kotobi ana so obi akoto bibi latoji miama ne ho de nana ana bibi sa na se ene sika ma be free ne sa eya but the point is say nana ana se papa mama se wa me anya ne sesia so a sika potin na gaza da ho na gaza be hye mumi enkan unu bibi me ba enya kan ofurata na de kai o Ghana na de ka
den de de ka no
ebusia boy ya gba free tete abeduru ne any exchange rate and me stabilize exchange e dremika gidigidi
na who stage is it the government is it not government in the government of the day near say what to near me yanka bianca no baby yedri
well to us at a certain extent we are right to if you look at it from other friends angles it's to do with all of everything that is happening around us because COVID any Russia because BBI is COVID in Russia but this two things are doing seriously as far as the economy of the world is concerned and then Ghana when you can cut trillions almost go recession your current recession is what the economy na ebu egum Pakistan kura ne rupees no is nothing, is dead. Sri Lanka crapo the do be na be poor ba kukura say ko unya bi e fuel station. A whole lot 100 countries are running to IMF for support, including Egypt and everywhere you can think about. Enti anya yen kwa, but it's unfortunate say yen man for no enka kwa say ke faso kasem na chiro na nka omo fasem no ni nyina ye mamma pa na nka sub yen assassin enyo bi dia na ke ye fre wo so no ya anya ne saa. And the microphone tia say but be menya sa konya ina maka kire won mo hwe me a say yentumi anya sa de we anwie na say yanko IMF board level na ankonya sika na by March no economy we are crashing.
Mame so fa kufu bisa question bi o se boame na memmoa wo se memmoa na boame Bible nso so soro boade oboane wo se memmoa wo no wunya bibi e kire se wuye bibi e de aboa wuye bibi ma mahunu se utu na movie ma na aboa me hwe wo ka say about impanyifo no hwe doctor bi or a retired medical doctor Dr. Samuel Makwi e wo daily dispatch mu o se oye 81 years na say no oye the kidney say sika no onya no and order to dialysis so e dey e bon no ban now also so trench or say I can't wait for the 5 years. I'm 81 years. Are you trying to drive us to our early graves and in some who do be and you know so say memoir I didn't know what say memoir no wo ye che say me am church no okay my memoir I didn't know ye
and you all say first say ube kaya or ya kasenka 2023 inka zero coupon but what you are saying abe 5%. Enti enya dia say oil road in gains ni nyina at once wastaga say the work papa 81 years advance or normal health ni bibia kra all things being equal no the life expectancy be ahin obedi aka we be 20 years obedi aka ho enti no you cannot say what the debt repayment no else see akwakosi 15 years achi a lot of problem be bank for we ni nyina watwe aba say some repayment pensioners abesi 5 years instead of the normal
papa say or no a kidney patient 5 years or bet me attention for this 5 years
and I say 5% instead of zero coupon or the 5% abesho and what's the going to that point the point is say
okay
papa I sympathize with him so much money was not Dr. Kwe good I sympathize with him so much I wish say anka Senator Rabeti and come one who didn't be a Dr. Kwe dialysis no crack kamefa I wish say anka philanthropist we can say my main sort of but the point is say baby a finance ministry edi ekosesi ama ya nya sa IMF injection say anya yie na say by March enuma tonsuo mu a even Dr. Kwesi kra pot no kra ebehye one hwe ya say wonya ska pot no kra pot enya possible bio because economy no atonsuo so and better say
what's your atonsuo
economy no I break it down enti message one more there is be biscuit enya bi nya kwakoto bonni
wow
na ebi mu nya bi kokotoye they bought it only because say government bond is risk free and nyoma but to every rule there's an exception. There are certain times I will be bien and so any right now in Pempenso Edru say no are critical so you make sure say you be some says ya won so ni nyina ya boa say ne kan ka no ama amana boa yen scan share nyina ye ko can for that service approach say after 2 years onya finance minister bi wa ontumi nko go bisa ne sika
okay
ebia na the friend is saying kwaku kwati na aba besi da nan ana say Jonkuma na aba besi da nan in 2025 Jonkuma na so aba betra so no aba be ye ho paperwork ni ade and also the same story Ghana na de woka any particular personality if ye kasa ansem we are very careful na ye nyina ye ntiase say ye som nei na se ye boa oman no ebe boa yin amasaka yako anya ba
me da say abasa honorable Achampo what you need support e twa no o ka say say can for that next year so your finance minister be to me ko bisa no nti enu nti na e bi o yes anu ana just by the way question be say enu nti enu nim say say ya me de be ko tena fi bi ntu me hwe enu nti no yes anu ana two one more resist concern nyina na kire say ya pensioners no pension fund no so what for yan ka ho a ade here about 80%. and now share individual bondholders in as if we are just about 11%. It will obey 89% war. It is a one for young Kahua, you have no problem. It you know, here for the for among Kahon, and until the social pensioners in the Bewremu. Argentina say, what's a memoir? Mabuao. Why we my back picket say be a senny. Now, Obi at me about a package or say, I deal we yam so or only sika. And I walk on once. Now, to me catch and say, I dear Okrako ye crown for swinging so. You are above that. Why the finance minister was saying, say, Mommy Amiano, Buamname Mono, not party executive beer, or no son, I no do, no binny walk, am I couldn't wait to say, Woe, my mere Semesico Aquano.
Gabi on your party executive, Pacho, Memphis. Okay,
party member, my party member. But really, sir, what can I say we are? Benkumo Kano, then the Francis share bufu. Maybe I dream, you're quite saying, honorable.
Jacob, we need a car, so my serial meeting and a pair. Sir, you're not 3 billion economy with a back crash. The economy we know you can't answer, Jacob. You're not 3 billion with crew mother. And yet 3 billion euro on a quadri on called to KK party. Satan Pana ho when you know. Na amna enye doko sepo no enya 3 billion anko siaga into bi that catch say this 3 billion any be still this situation or that down
that's what you have.
Me just say tama na ne man jin sem mpo no enya 3 billion anko si hwe
because I go you about to say
what I say any ye bedu bi abedu ne ye dey na bedu bi e ba bedu eja kon ye nuanom ebetena konya so 2017 Amo appointed ministers about 125 and they started cancer same way. Monsieur the end will justify the means. Ye wo dwuma kese wo asie ni so. It's a dwuma asie ni so no. By the day no be hu the benefit all these ministers e dey beba. Omo ko kuma so mashara pa ko nyina go bus ba ko so wo cut cost. Ntinya dey obi aba use vision that day. Omo ye ba ko wiem eno no. Ye wo CEOs, deputy CEOs a special aid, one assistant. When you know your overhead expenditure, I may do baby about bedroom. You can want some about we went to. You go for everybody one village, one dam. Then I don't know. Connof to see I catch me say community way and I 2 dam near Juma. You was the sicker when you're not quite. Or say they Canada, your boy fit to ten on I may be do so. One more Canada.
Mudiano.
Mo be for konya na yekai 120 billion no fatam no yentua bondholders year momo enam de yeka kodu 575 billion
575
billion ebi ko gu akire
7
energy sector bond 10 billion enka ho debt fund 1.5 billion enka ho any de share be people de enka wo ya yekan ho obeda tua o debt and then this is not your interest payment at 10 billion Ghana cedis but me so until be that. And then you talk close to 40 billion Ghana cedis interest on coin. Now, by then, as a result of debt, exchange rate, all the Baba here, analysis say a cajon, and American also near watch it. Whose duty it is to manage the economy and the exchange rate? And about we are. And then, Bomian also, I had no Bank of Ghana pay. Now, young fowl or minor man, when maybe a sicao, no buy or buy a to be stabilized. Near the man. 100 days, but I just say, I arrested CD no. Or the kidnap my IGP. One can ask him what happened? And then Omu Joanne from say on the head of economic management team, Alan Mom, the head of economic management committee.
There's nothing like that.
Economic management committee.
There's nothing like economic management committee. I didn't maybe I not go fast. I
did not do Poma Obi Joanne from Obi a person by certain responsibility.
The economic management committee.
Aye. Domestic debt exchange assembly a chance a minority a press conference. A correct minority leader at 2%. And also there will be haircut. It's a man from Prepom.
I'm Mr. Obefte Hakra. Yes. I need be doing Punipu. I'm on the kind.
I didn't see a man penny because I said there will not be any haircut. I see a Nancy. Here I must say for alternative now. And yet who are some catch them say these are the implications. You people will not listen to us. I shall some say individual bondholders and from Cajon, if we are here, you don't make Cajon. It's a banana cast and kind of crunch to Mofono. So how do you get a buy-in? Now you more a Sofia Kufu, former Chief Justice, Yamana Basopa. Okay, oh, in December 4. Also, no, she's not affected person. No, no, just say, only affected person to manage and Kasa and Fahu. A trail patriotism. And yes, no, watching no, and no Kasa. And no, besides the son and painful way, we need any social services, dear, or the more better. Health insurance, a good. Or many services, dear, who took a jurisdiction. Plain poker for you afraid the agent first. A former from the air service officers, you know. And
you're from a movie, you're quite
nimmo.
And then one more.
I'm a soldier paying a medical full plane and son. I can piano because a banner at this high respect, you know. And momo, our package or the momo. No, besides question, mamma, no. Also, you took loans. What did you use the money for? Where is the accountability? Former Chief Justice has said Lobisa a young people for the Carlos Mono. What's the one Jebosia? What the Bosani then?
Camera name.
One I make now couldn't what paying them on near any small fish and no cassa. Minister Mamina were what the echo so my way. Auditor General's report wrote to send you who's a 2021 reported by inflation in about 12 billion Ghana cedis. Yet in the American 3 billion. Say you not to be an economy no be crash.
Yeah, my man,
yes.
That's a lifeline.
Yes.
3 billion a lifeline. It's a lifeline.
Okay, I'm going to say, man, we'll take us. No, some year.
Okay, I know. Me say between the Casana. Ain't no kind.
Say yes, you be cause you abaha ye beba. If you say me sign na mirror sign. Na me ntia mirror sign ne say ense say wode me ka ho. Ense say wode yen ka ho. Eventually so we say individually or as a group or both. Ya twetwetwe won court ete won wo court a. Ya be ye me when it comes to the crunch, I'm prepared to do that. Even if I'm the only person doing it. Yes.
Thank you very much.
The situation now is simple. Obia auto government bond. One hour here, auto government bond. Most of them no. What upon a Jumano now when you want gratuity no money. One Sikano. Anyone Sikana they had been paying into the various security funds. No? Now they chose say it should be you cover it in government bonds because no be a well arrangement say yedeng it kusis government bonds today safe, especially government bonds held by pensioners. So intino men can say me dofo adada me dofo adang me thankful per se o twa me ria me. It won't happen. There be if you say assurances no wo now the law also backs the accrued interests and the contracts that the bondholders have with the state. And we are but no mean say me can brofo but no. At the same time, why are we in the mess we are in? Nobody has fully explained to us. Yes, debt. Okay, fine. We took debt. What was it used for? Where's the accountability? Exactly what was it used for? You're not telling us about how you're going to be able to make things better, but just that help me and I'll help you. No, you help yourself first. Let me see you doing something serious. Because we've seen these sort of things too many times. I'm over 70 now, and I'm no longer a government employee. My mouth has been ungagged, and I'm talking and I'm saying what I feel. And it's important. You and I, you walk around and you see a lot of waste all along. and you don't want to do anything, and you want me to take a haircut. I don't know. With a little bit of hair left on my head, I want it on my head. I'm not going to take a haircut, and I'm not encouraging any Ghanaian to take a haircut.
Kane Chief Justice in your training can my Sofia Abenakufu na your training can
asem yesterday say a deputy pension fund ya SMT
pension fund.
There is a difference between pension fund and individual pensioners.
Yes, but the point is say pension fund nankasa ya SMT now kokura no no pension on is it because the pension fund no unions no dey actually into the SMT
No, my memoir.
yes the pension versus SMT
Pension fund no to say me no you contribute to pension
exactly
ye pensioners ti ye sika na omojeje no omo so invest e wo bond
okay
what I say it is that 3 tier na dade no
30 and
second tier no on some fund no almost exempt but individuals go on no the pension no no anante the quarter bond
and they do extrapolate that pension fund exemption
na man focus other na yenis omo no so other na some crofo no special package enfamom
after 60 years at least one bit their community
we nyina no na wa de tie no en koma na nkoyie en nipa no ya de no I say on respect wa sha say no most need notices na mo the letters call bank say voluntary call bank na ko sign form say may sign on to debt exchange program. Who does that? Some of them stick amount yeah agreement every quarter ye the menya wo honi what catch me say time no so me nyesi kan ma na one farmer men so a bon ekuta ye tradable ekuta say paper
e be she cry
e bra o ma me na so o me mo me nante mra wo na so e ma me sign agreement with you a whole backfire or postpone the date no ebi na American will say boa me na memoa me na memoa my because of story about the one the argument was say ni Bible but you can't manaba beka ho government must take the lead government must lead the way government must be disciplined so now no do sabe parliament kanyame abopo ministers me resign and yes me na resign etikapo kike ministers be problem no be on saban we were so be cut back cost who sign I employ another minister as am watching to chieftaincy ministry
nka one on financial nka person ko free one
they can transport so crop na ye dey they can transport and they can gender ho na ye dey chieftaincy ministry dey critical ho pa wo here minister so ye na nyoma no de omo nsam ye bibia
so we use sports and culture
so it abanom anya na just be discipline in terms of spending it is abanom and take leader obeda catch me say me anabo am oh we see 81 years the life nyina no or gene sika no because e is secured no this sika no kokoshe
very sad
now what catch you say me stagger you payment no don't no pay no catch you okay na me say 0 e say there because of was 20 no me 5 no obi catch say my man no it's too late for the chief justice to speak now nipa no kasa say wakasa nipa no dey kasa asem no wada kasa say okasa mo bi
or she is bigger than what she did on last Friday
and no America say onya banjuma you can't gag her or can minister man for bi okrom say niema how mo but almost to say omko kasa they will come after them but no catch no or your pensioner onya banjuma into be kasa
but you say then
so no they have to so engage any kind of this individual pensioners or no what is the number what is the total envelope if you what are the consequences because so many 50% of what you are quoting percentages what I say grant us any part of matter money in 2000 80,000 as program but I'm as program no 100,000 50,000 mom quote 1 billion 2 billion and someone sign 50% is meaningless. And if you quote percentages, you are misleading the people. Give us the nominal figures.
Okay.
Maybe you know the same thing. Gold for oil. Now no gold for oil. As me buy, you must do Baumia. Also program no a cost to come and this initiative. We are thinking outside the box. First concern 40,000 metric ton. But also the program is successful. Not knowing some could do a butcher or no. Microphone and you go do no.
And what's on the bar?
Omani gold no, omko ton gold no street so. No, some say on pay gold, or say me ton oil for sika beji ka gudi ganama. Crash for gold ko. No ma bontin.
One tears here.
One tears here. Omani receive gold no. Because yeah, bisa the first deputy of Bank of Ghana. I'm sorry, the to gold no through PMMC. And I'm hand over my government. The other leg, transaction,
of course.
Can you imagine this?
Why not?
Because there's no transparency. So Papa Nan can stand, could be a mechanic, and say gold and crop and coffin, no cotton gold. Unless when you be on no step to gold, no, and I saw what subsidiary. I have where the step to gold, no, not oil number. They are not trying to tell us the truth.
I have got a battle. Me
conversation around government transactions in clear.
Okay.
I buy our name be proposed with this statement phone and we are satisfied. What we find names here, anti problems are you woman and free a champion address so free and this address or one that create a problem. They should solve the problem.
That's it. Your citizen Francis was Ghana is in the theater undergoing major multiple surgical operation, and she will come out better, healthier, and stronger. We can, we will, and we shall overcome. We shall overcome. The gas of Valentino. Okay. Now, and then say you say can it and say, Game boy, I'll say if you still believe in this, then I don't know your level of thinking. Even the sitting president came and preparing to us in national television, there is no haircut. At the end of the day, what happened? There was and there is a haircut. Bernard, baby, I do any said any make you know. What you said then you see to me, yes, I said, a buffon kwa na kosoro. Obi a PCS, obi shisha no be a jury, obi shisha no be a jury. It's I say, me the me who post be a me who be a no. I quite sometimes last month. Twitter gabi Twitter ya no kan say bond no ma megia new one ya o sika na order than a be like paper in faso bi
e ko na gabi na
and as asem wo so na hene me ka dey as you say be finance ministry e tu na mon say na be na be ko nanim no na wa be ka asem na asem na be ka na binum so asa ebufu asan aba eno na pese atwi agi no sisu pa wo say be adrede na esese ye san say we are in a critical point in our life as a country.
So, Oshe, a more deceptive bond exchange program. They be a make us exchange as you understand. Say, can say exchange as you understand. Say, oh, bibi, and I ode mami, and I'm assuming oh, bibi, a day mao. Inti, what is the government of Ghana giving to the bondholders in exchange for their bonds? Then or they mom 0%, 5%. Eyemia misika. And I made the abato, and I made the abama se fako ye wejuma. Na edru time dia me ba beji misika. Time no asun se me beji misika. Osi sika no menya na emom umma misika no uba be exchange I will catch them say me ankasa misika no menya only 5%. How is that an exchange? How is that an exchange? So somehow we are all being hoodwinked into believing say there is an exchange. Exchange in this MF to me afa newspaper way. Na media ma menua say me one newspaper antifa wonsuo no mame nti waje me newspaper na wade nsuo amame. Tell me what the bondholders are exchanging with from the government of Ghana. Nothing. You are telling people that umma musika and you come and tell me it as exchange. Me ankasa musika media bano. Oh, catch them say you are exchanging my money for nothing. Me can now say Obama me 5% of what I'm due. I know your exchange. Where is this theatricals coming from? Look, beyond when you say pension, you get less than 30% of your salary. obi akwaje ne pension be accumulated money and a papa yi your friend saying amakwe what's we do 81 years say see an over kidney problem and an isika e wo ho no September yi ebe mature nti oyi eno a no de akɔhwɛ ne yare ya assign ne ho o ka kire ne say in the next 5 years no onye ne sika. What is he exchanging for? He's exchanging his life for the government of Ghana to survive. At the time now, Kasano, time now COVID-19 ebaye. Ken Ofurata etimi kofa sika in excess of 10 million cedis. No, the Akoshe Enterprise Insurance, ANADA.
Or the Eden.
Or see, or Kwako insure frontline workers. When you insure a property or an individual, don't they give you insurance certificate?
They do.
Until the 10 million that was given for the insurance of the frontline workers, no single certificate to an insuree was issued.
Do you have evidence to that?
The Auditor General said so.
Okay.
And the Auditor General say there was no person because they almost say, okay, so mo need certificate now, mon confer a bimbra. Because Minim said Minya Carlos, he was affected. Was he insured? So that you can bring him as a proof, say, Papa Way Ajia to say he was insured. It was not done. There was no single evidence. Sikanoe. Such monies should be brought back into the kitty. No matter how small that will be, but it will help pay the teachers who from January 2022 up to date have not received an income, despite that they've been posted. You take money and then you become a beneficiary of it. Yewai, time biya ye bobo siano, na keno foriata ni data bank ne ye. Onankasa ko parliamenta ko jetum, say wanya sika in excess of 150 million. Anytime Ghana borrows money, data bank earnings. At a time that the economy is in turmoil, and Nuna Sophia Akufu, that beautiful lady, Eka say, you are asking us to help you. What are you bringing back? So you don't ask people to help you. In any case, since when did a call to Ghanaians to help is necessary? We went into crisis. Yebisa say yanko senchi. Na nyina yanko tenase na yandwindwin kekewo. Na mfa kwan paso na yantimi emfim. President Akufo-Addo wrote as the leader of the MPP and instructed persons like Osafo Mafu who were invited to come and speak not to come. No monchire o madwin keke. Because it was not a national problem, it was a creation by the NDC then. That was what it meant. Until they should solve their problem. And then, you have the gusto to come and stand and tell the people of Ghana, say, who are want me embuaye and rano, and then they yambuao. How is that possible? Then you have a Kenofurata, who has become the most disastrous finance minister this nation has ever produced. Now, only Papa Yak. President Akufo-Addo or chief examiner or the marking scheme buyer. Marking scheme no kase from taxation to production. And yes, sir. Marking scheme no kase yet is and so a comedy if you are mamu enko ye. Na omayimunu ye wasika bebre, ba omiase wa ye juma wa Bank of Ghana pen. Inti enyese yenko pet business enfi bebiamba. What that means is that President Akufo-Addo's marking scheme is that you don't tax to prosperity. 2, you don't borrow because you wasika wa maimu. Wakofa finance minister. Wabatunasi ama Carlos munyina ebedanechi. And say you have to bring e-levy. Because Ujitum said they should bring e-levy. When you know that e-levy is taxation. Marco COVID-19 tax.
I'm a parliament.
Marco COVID-19 tax Ediaba. say see anu ma to value added tax mu. So if you do the cumulative value added tax, it's in excess of 21%. Is that production? That marking scheme that Akufo-Addo brought to the people
President
of Ghana.
Akufo-Addo.
President Akufo-Addo. Of course, me can say Akufo-Addo, what he has here. President Akufo-Addo, what he has here, me can say His Excellency, President the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Wakodi marking scheme na ba na Ken Ofori-Atta is at the opposite end. Ye kwenim no nam chen. And you don't call him a disaster. If you don't call the man who has deviated from the script a disaster, what do you want to describe him for? Sir Papa no. President Akufo-Addo etimi hwe Ghana fo enim Gani. Now I say he has performed excellently. If this is not an insult as the former Chief Justice described, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Papa yi and no hwe yenim and no ka kire say si ansom e-levy obeko IMF. Carlos Makoje tum say e-levy emba. Yaji e-levy ne tumu a Papa yi all of a sudden he has somersaulted, flipped over. He is at the IMF. And Papa yi na mo wagidie wonimu. Papa yi na o ma President Akufo-Addo ebe kasa ye. Share ignore omo kasa there is going to be haircut. There is going to be pension fund. Individuals will not be affected. Ochuroma President Akufo-Addo and Obekan ye. And those individuals are being affected. Pensioners are being affected. And President Akufo-Addo still believes that the man who has misled him multiple times is still an excellent performer.
National state.
Who can say ya? And people are listening. They are watching you. They get angry anytime the president is now coming to speak for to them. Because they here. These old men and old women.
And who are the old men and old women?
Oh, Dr. Kwei. Mono.
Okay.
What do you want them to do?
Pensioners, no.
What do you want them to do?
Okay.
And yet, Carlos Nkwana Osu. Mi ankasa siambagona Titus ni kwate.
Ono so obekan wo fi ha kra.
Osu ye.
Obekan wo fi ha last.
Osu ye.
Ye nyu omo fan free mu.
Impenyimfo say, amosum Ghana, omabua Ghana.
Yeah, I mean.
Eno na mami bi kan ya.
Benes ye ne fo wanu.
Mami ne kan ya no. O say Nia omo ye no, they are testing the Christianity of Ken Ofori-Atta. But for me,
quotation you choose nana.
For me, it is not testing the Christianity of the Ofori-Atta. It is to test the Christianity of the Christians. Because when the clergy is not talking until recently the Catholic Bishops' Conference decided to speak, it means that Christianity itself has been called to question. Because you have somebody who is lying with Bible.
He's not an embodiment of Christianity. Please.
Okay, honorable.
Carlos, Mr. Honorable Carlos.
1 minute. Your time will 1 minute.
Honorable Carlos. Mr. Moji tu mu say Ken Ofori-Atta is not fit for purpose. He should go. No. So far, except the spokesperson, Apia Kubi, and Oka said the president must honor his word. Because omo part.
Okay.
The president should let Ken Ofori-Atta go. Okay. Because Ken Ofori-Atta
the
Diano Carlos will come and sit here and try to defend the indefensible and then throw na Ken Ofori-Atta the Diano.
No, but the position has not changed.
Okay,
talk about it.
He's the only one who
bet the 1 minute to be a casada for I see then a letter commission by a mobile.
I almost said a letter commission of a so continuous registration. And I see I now or day ban. Only say see I'm raw. I don't mean to see I umbele our parliament no. Until found sanka. After 21 days so I am this would need to test majority to vote against it. And at this current architecture no unya say to test. Now there was here no more any who kese pa and say sa guarantor system no ye ba be ye fro so obi ntimi voucher the MOB this okuta Ghana card and stand on 18 years na control this okuta Ghana card eja kwabna obi are ready say okwa ne Ghana card wa go through the processes ni nyina wi ye say a card ye ba print we na ma no a short to okromase bi ne ha ye fa card ne ma no enyo no any mistake the entire because of this no we deny ne say me man why then enko throw as a voter nipa no on the passport or on the birth cert or other document a chase or a Ghana ni third one electoral commission district office in Kwa
no bit me
exercise no na obi ti bet me free baby Africa at about 20 or 30 Ghana cedis no oba na say research or san or no oba na enam na yenye sika ponto de ni pensioners here yasa jom sika from musemi aho kire ekoso a amanfo esum nye de ni no sakofo or how ebeto sankofo so a we the political artists no we are going to bear the brand ada na yenye no police station by police station nipa no sorry a akwakọ twere ni din nti sa na ma wonya na invite my minister bra na be kire the rationale behind all these decisions are mo taking no my minister omma it is all my dear see makwa mum le CI no be share parliament na be kire mu say no ya adwuna fine ni mi say the nti I will say umpe passport umpe any other document now say yi that guarantor system na den every ho now we start person yi nyina no ye nante enko district office as soon as makwa kwatwere di na nipa ni case ka unso we deny the right to register and vote when in ma Guabano a person of Quambia so person of Faso, the so called breaking the eight your person do we abamuno. When on person of the chassis, here ma quine, Emma Sanemano,
Bedasi. Honorable.
Yes, sir.
What do you tell? Would you say I didn't a chassis and pony?
Now, remain who problem be a waha.
Problem being in here.
Voting and as election mandate, will chrome her, and ya share easy for us. Constitution more quine, say one more and I say, share. Akadie ne mra ye de toaba of course as a parliament eji friends constitutional instrument etum ansane according okay enye ade e ba me debate back and forth ye be see I know parliament after 21 days no are mature now the fact of the matter is say omodi bibi ba na se montiasia there's a discussion a friend saying group from IPAC I want to parties in your own share. Well, of course, I advise you. But you see, the mandate national means that some mention a Jacobra program here in Kosovo. Send me a person a year and first a year be you and I may. And I will not do anything to jeopardize the peace that Ghana enjoys. But all person would do what drink on the Casame. Mandate the achievements and open what chairman requirement for some. In fact, last week I did see Parliament. No, many anjo. Number one, at forcing minority leader, the argument that you see, you know, it does not hold water, because the most important thing is say your core business committee, leader of government business, chairman Sabunsi, majority leader, and they are buying more person by the discuss to table so. Or the other table so ya put when you deco and ya hon ye determine say parliament are pretty way and as on pretty way there be plenary it happens at the plenary and to say abana say because say ebi na ye ba discuss peace FM and this week the peace FM share business friends agenda as well you cannot say one penny in what sense we have a mandate as a committee to bring things to the plenary for discussion now I did about plenary. Munim say, any day debatable after 21 now mature. You want to find every ways possible to extricate it at the business committee level.
Yes, I know.
And okay, no crank benim. But reason I would decano. Nipana or no yes share de to abano. On one hunu idea happened previously. Or de babe shape the happen present just to push us to the future. Was also one penny. Any Ghana card,
to take into consideration, one more to me come Ghana card, no. So for the young say, no more from Musanka card.
We have 2 years to election. So we fund from January to December 2023, 1 year. That's January to December 2024, second year. You have 2 years. I am telling you, say NIA nya bears almost about 20 million friends cards issued out. Every nekokosi December that time no. Easy knows that everybody would have gotten their card. And then you kwa twaba no aka say almost my card are short no. No. And number two, nobody is asking you say Ghana card. Never call ballot box police station near Shenafa twaba there. But they are trying to, from what I understand, link your Ghana card to your voter ID on their system so that it establishes that we are full-blooded Ghanaian. And now, if you will be voucher amount, so be back. That's the register. Continue on numbers of your continue registration. Now, because a limited registration or limited debit, but the ne a buyer be Wahanas with the 18 years. A might be one of the 18 years. Or chill with me, I got easy office by virtue of the Ghana card no register as a voter.
Yeah, honorable Mambisa we answer now. The plan I be kra. Onipa so on concord register no. How many people even know the EC district offices no? The pardon say name and would they be able to afford to say
my main question you want no. Say EC for eba be registration. Ye kwa to aba. How many people are able to afford to take a card to go and vote? How many people are able to afford to take a card to go and even check their names on a register? So, honestly, I wasn't happy when Speaker ruled say union film because it was not discussed. But for me, I think that's a majority leader, a head of a friends, a government business. That's the remember and we discuss. Then we have every right. I mean, we have every right to give him that friends leadership role and let him do his work.
Say you say you bet you man am corner.
That's what we
do. Business committee meeting. Program activities for the week in the one discussing. Idea one discussing or Hobiano and
it's a farm. Yes, one discussing. Okay, but that's
sneaking in through the back door.
Bernard, what do you tell? They are questioning you now. About to discuss what is going on? What did he say? Emma suspicion be Emma who be Bacoba, a baby to a hard journey. 2024 now. What they 1 minute for Roma?
Jean Mensah's led Electoral Commission. They are not ready to listen. Near Omoda Edwin and no Omodi Ejuma. Elections and electoral processes are rich as a result of consensus. Say yebeyeni say na ye amayano. Parties must agree. Meaning, Carlos, you are a major stakeholder in elections. And as a NIPA entimi anchuro omudi into the voters register, it has implications for you or otherwise. NIPA Dudwana also they should move and go to district offices via your constituency is not as remote as other constituencies. But say who constituency be now. Your district office is in Bole. Your district office is in Bole, na Owa Bamboy. And you have to go, na unni cars. To go from Bole, Bamboy to Bole will take you 2.5 hours. By car. So unibi, Oba Nantiako. Why is the Electoral Commission not amenable? Say, yen ewo electoral areas. At least for a minimum. Maminkasa.
Okay.
Maminkasa. Continuous registration. When you electoral areas. Now say a year limited registration. Then you can open it even to the polling station levels. What you say? You don't want to listen to anything. Say see how Ghana card is in Semi. Most of the people are not ready. Me, my son is 18 years. Over school. By the time they come, they are busy running left and right. Nipa duduano entimi nya time because of one engagement or the other. Ebi mu akochiro mudi, they have taken their biometrics, their cards are not out. Enti edru say omunkochiro mudi in the voters register no. They are no longer Ghanaians because they don't have Ghana cards.
And what I say,
they are no longer Ghanaians because you're Ghana and you must be a Ghanaian to be qualified to register. So let's say without the Ghana card, you are not a Ghanaian. That is the meaning.
Right. So to register and vote.
No, Ghana card is not a determinant of your citizenship.
By the person who is
no. I ask you here, pa. Honorable Council, I am that say. And I for honorable Richard, and your Sanso and Benanmon also be that say. As there also ever call Edia Masit, Idris College of Health. One which says, Mabane Mranobesia, health, a bit to me a boy, papa, and that church to me a condemn. Sanso, and I say, I am senior high school in Kodaquino. Since I do senior high school, I make for them say, Mabane question say, Adekye the Shaka de Nina, a be or yet the best Yania can I don't do Yania, or China, Adekye Nsroma, ever say, but the Munina say, I'm a move and a shame.